Alright, this is how you replace electrical outlet. Very easy. The top part of this outlet is a hot. The bottom is connected to a switch over on the wall over there. So this one has a few wires in it, but I'll teach you how to do both of them. It's pretty easy. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure the power's off. That's number one. You don't want to fry yourself. And this is what you gotta do. You take it out, make sure you hit your breaker. No power. Pull it out. Just like that. This one's got paint all over it. This one's got a couple of colors here. The yellow is the switch. The red is your hot. Then on this side you've got white, which is right here, that goes to the big side. Then you got your ground way down here, which is just a copper wire. And the big side is always your white, small side your hot, and then your green always goes down here, or your right down here. So now you just gotta undo it. Hold on a second. Garbage. Now these are just push in. So I usually just twist and pull. Pops it out. Alright, now you got your wires off. Now, if you have one that's a switch, what you're going to want to do is, on this thing, since you have one on a switch, in between these two screws right here, there's a little tiny little tab right here. I don't know if you can focus on that. You got to snap that little tab off. You can see a little tab sticking out right there. We're going to snap that little tab right off on the hot side, on this side, only on the hot side. So what I do is I just bend it back and forth till that little tab snaps off. There we go. Now that little tab is gone. You can't see it anymore. It's only on the hot side. And you can still see the tab is still on the other side. Now, what was it, yellow on bottom? Don't really matter. One of these is going to be connected to the switch, the other one's going to be just straight hot. And since you can't just plug and play on this one, I have to bend all the wires. You're going to want to U-shape them. Quick little U-shape here. Very simple. U-shaped. Now, let's get a little closer here. You've got yellow, white, and red. And then your ground. White always goes to the big side. Ground always goes to this side. And since we snapped one of these tabs off, you can see how it snapped off right there. And this one's still connected on this side. You can still see it. That little tab right there in between the two screws. And this one's gone. Now, we already know white goes to the big side. So make sure your white wire goes to the big side. Go ahead and screw that in. You already know the ground goes to green. Okay, you already know ground wire goes to green. And get it on there. Get in there. Hopefully it'll get in there. Sure, that looks good. Screw that in. Seems to be a pain in the butt. Sure that works. Now, red, don't really matter, whichever one you want your switch to be, and then whatever you want the hot to be. If you're not sure, you can always look at your switch on the wall to see what color comes out and which one's which. Screw that in there. Put the yellow in. Yellow's good. There you go. Now you have an outlet. One's a switch to the switch and one's a constant hot. So in other words, one of these is not going to work unless the switch is on. So you can put like a floor lamp or whatever. And what I do is I just squish all the wires together. Just like that. And I'll give you a little bit of a closer look here. You got your white with the big, your green with your copper ground. Then you got your hot wire. Make sure your hot wires go with your small side. And there you go. Squish all the wires together. You're going to have to shove everything in that box. Start from the top. Shove everything up, down. I usually give it a little twist and a push. Got a lot of wires in this one little box. Go ahead. Screw right back on. Piece of crap. There we go. The new outlet is in with the switch. Turn on your power, plug in your vacuum, you're good. Alright. Let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe.